Okay, a Friday in quarantine, and here I am. That was a deep sigh. Basically, I'm going to be making dinner and then just chit-chatting. Sorry, my phone just keeps blowing up. So basically, I'm going to be making dinner. Did I already say that? I don't know what's going on. Making dinner. I'm actually just having like pasta, some tempeh. It's 3 ingredients. I don't know why I keep looking back. Pasta, tempeh, and spinach. On the pasta, I did buy. It is like vegan, just Italian salad pasta thing. And then this is a tempeh I'm using. I've actually never tried this one, but looks promising. I'll probably take a few strips and just cut it into pieces because protein, good amount, we need it. And then the spinach, because always need to get your greens in. Why am I so far away? I mean, so close up. Okay. So I'm gonna make this. It's gonna be a quick thing. And then I'm just gonna sit down, chit chat, talk about life, and yeah, so let's figure out. I'm gonna change my setting to face behind me. Okay, so maybe I should just turn this on for now. I'm tired. I haven't done a lot today, honestly. I've been productive for the most part. Actually, this week, I would say I've been productive. Last week, let's just call it a write-off because I was just getting into, I don't know what face that was. Just a lazy thing, but you know, after the weekend, I was like, okay, I need to actually like make use of the time, and this is what I'm doing. So, oh, there's my... Anyways, I'm going to change the camera view. Okay, so I figured I'd just put it over there for now. Honestly, I'm kind of mixing things up. I need to put this lower. Okay, so I actually just turned the stove off because I thought I was ready, but I'm not ready at all. So basically, I'm gonna just cut these up, like prep this first. That's too much. Oh, they're like, I knew they were smoky, but I guess they're like baking strips-ish. I'll take 4, because that's what it says their serving is. I'm just gonna cut these into pieces like this. And then I'm just gonna make sure they're separated. Okay, I might add one more. Just because, oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you guys saw that, but only half came out. So I guess half is what the universe wanted me to have. And in there. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on. So, Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. I'm just gonna keep this on me and then I'll just show some background of the cooking. Basically the olive. I don't even use olive oil. Avocado oil is the oil I'm using. Okay, I need to not sing that song. But y'all know Dora. Okay, but maybe I should be in the frame. Dora the Explorer, that song stuck in my head. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited to eat. I haven't ate for a while. Let me put this. It's still in. Where's that word or term? I haven't eaten in a while. I don't know. Okay. So let's see if this tempeh go on the pan. Honestly, it's hard to like talk while having the camera face me, but also wanting to show like my cooking process. So basically, I'm just gonna like show the whole cooking process and then after talk at the end of the video. Not the end of the video, but after this whole cooking thing. By the way, so now I'm gonna rinse the baby spinach and then I'll add it on. I'm gonna add the pasta. Actually, I'm adding the pasta on first and then spinach last because spinach takes very quick to cook. Okay, so after I put the stove off, why is this tilting? I just let everything simmer into all the juices and stuff. So now I'm going to pour it into my bowl and sit down and chit chat. So what am I watching on YouTube this time? Nothing. Okay, here it goes.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick, boy. That's a thick ass boy.
Okay, here I am. I'm sitting down on my floor. I don't know, I've only done one other mukbang on my channel, and I sat on the floor as well. Cause I usually just sit on the couch and just watch like whatever is on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm actually I added a few things after cooking just because I don't think you're supposed to cook with this. So organic red crushed pepper, organic crushed pepper. Okay, organic red pepper. Where did I get the crushed red pepper? Oh gosh. So I just add some of that on. Kind of do a lot because I really love it. And then I have nutritional yeast. If you're plant-based, you know about this. There you go. Nutritional yeast, the best thing. It's almost, everything I have is almost done. That's literally done. So I'm just gonna finish it. Oh my gosh. I'm having struggles. I don't know what day of quarantine this is. Looks like a lot. Trust me, it's really not. Okay, I don't know what day of quarantine this is, but honestly, okay, I can't even really call it quarantine too much because I have been going out every single day. Just because I'm still doing 75 hard, so I have to be outdoors for the outdoor part of the workout, so that's that. If I wasn't doing 75 hard, I honestly think there'd be some days where I'd be home all day, every day. So, yes, I need to just eat. Something I was gonna say. Okay, let me just start.
I'm excited for this.
Wow. I don't have paper towel, but I kind of cheated. Okay, I did cheat with like the whole pasta thing because obviously I didn't make it as I showed. Just because like, you know, sometimes you just gotta do things a little bit easier than, a little easier, period. Okay. Wow, that's really good. Kind of spicy. Fix my legs. Basically, this is insane. It's so hard for me to like find the words to explain what's going on in the world because like no one can really explain it. My prime minister is definitely confused. No one knows what's really happening. No one, well, I was gonna say no one could have predicted this, but apparently Bill Gates had a prediction, all right. Sorry, I watched a lot of, well, not a lot. I watched like I guess a fair amount of mukbangs. Sorry, I just kicked the camera with my foot. And a lot of people have a habit, which I do too, of just like talking without eating. So I'm gonna try to do both at the same time. Not exactly the same time, but like eat and talk, whatever. But yeah, this whole Corona thing is actually insane. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't know. You just think about like everything that's going on in the world, and so many. Sorry. Finish. So many people lost, I don't even want to say their lives. Yeah, it's their lives, but like their livelihood, their jobs. Some of them permanently. One of my friends, a company bought her company, so now she doesn't have that job anymore. I don't know, other people getting laid off, including me. It's just insane. Like, I'm glad and grateful that I basically saved for 10 years. I worked from when I was like 15 to when I moved here. I'm 25. So I worked for like 10 years saving up before I even moved. Because I knew that like if I was moving, I wanted it to be what just happened there? I wanted it to be my dream place, which is here. And like I didn't want to just move out to move out. I know everyone has like different circumstances, and I'm grateful that like my home life or family life wasn't like, I don't know, traumatic or like I had to leave or anything. But I just knew that like if I was moving out, I wasn't just gonna be like, oh, I'm 18, I'm out. No, I wanted to be like because I wanted to, because I'm ready, like for the right reasons. Even though, okay. Even though like, I don't know, I guess when you're 18 you just feel like a sense of entitlement. That's just like normal. But whoa, I don't know where all these sounds are coming from. That wasn't, being 18 wasn't a good enough reason for me to move out, honestly. It just wasn't. So yeah, trust me, I understand that like people are struggling. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm in the best position I've ever been. Like, no, it's definitely hard. It's no income coming in. Like what? I don't even know. Like I know family members who are like getting laid off, and then you're just like, ooh, like this is not supposed to be a thing. I obviously never experienced anything like this. If someone told me, even 1 month ago, if someone said, oh, basically the world is gonna stop, I'd be like, no, like beep, out of here, like no way. And now it's a thing. It's just like, this is definitely a time that no one will forget. It's a mark in history. I sounded like I was going to continue on that sentence. I'm just like, oh, like it just really got me. Like it's a mark in history. It's going to be, it literally is going to be in history books for like future generations to read about this time. The economy, I don't know why I don't know what's happening with the economy. Like And it's like, what about the people? You know what I keep thinking about too? Which really gets me sad. It's like the people who are supposed to get married. Like, what? You're planning like this big, not, I guess it's like an achievement, but this big milestone in your life, and all of a sudden, I'm not saying, oh, because due to pandemic, but like, all of a sudden, it's just canceled or postponed or whatever your plans are. And just like, I don't know. And then, my mom was telling me like, basically one of our family members, like they're, I don't know, honestly that's not even my story to share, so let me just not. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. I'm trying to move my foot. April 1st is coming up. People have to pay rent. I know some places they're saying, okay, you can defer your rent, but then like your landlord, they can defer their mortgage, but then there's more interest. There's just so many dynamics, I guess, to this whole situation. It's so crazy because like, well, almost, I guess, definitely every industry is hit in some way, somehow. Every industry is hit. If it's not hit directly, it's hit indirectly because their customers are hit, you know. So 1 second. What happens, I don't want to say if, what happens when everything gets back to normal? Like, is there ever going to be a normal again? How long would that take? Like, for example, I was thinking, I watch a lot of comedians, like, basically on YouTube and, like, listen to their podcasts and stuff. And, okay, like, yeah, I guess, for the most part, I listen to, like, mostly, I guess, the bigger names. I don't know. Some of the small names still have mostly the bigger names. They're doing very well for themselves. Like, right now, it's kind of like a, I guess, mini vacation in a way, but they're still doing podcasts and stuff. So, like, it's okay. They're just, like, not on the road and not doing shows. So, they're fine. So when they go back to their shows, for example, the people who paid for their ticket, like the one that they canceled and stuff, like some people are getting refunds. Like they're not gonna, yes, I guess they want to go and watch their favorite comedian afterwards, but it's like, no, I need that money to live, for groceries, to survive after this whole thing happens. So it's like, yeah, let's say for example, the comedians aren't hit, like as bad, but when they go back on the road, they may not get as much people like supporting them, not supporting, but we may not get as much, they may not get as much people actually there seeing them live, just because those people, like, instead of buying a ticket, it's kind of more like a higher priority to get groceries, or to, I don't know, like even if you have a pet, like pet food, I don't know how much that costs, but I don't think pet food is cheap. I don't know, having a pet is not a cheap thing. I don't even know. I don't have a pet, but it's just like, you never know. And like all this, I'm glad there is something in place. I guess I'm speaking with, I have like some moving problems, so I'm trying to focus. I guess it's good that there is something in place with, I'm so sorry, but I'm just reading this nutritional yeast bottle. And it says you can use it in smoothies. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Use in smoothies or sauces. In smoothies, why would I want, because this is like supposed to replicate cheese basically, or like a cheese flavor to add to like things, to put in a smoothie, to have a cheese smoothie. I'm sorry, I just went on that tangent. Back to what I was saying. Ooh, what was I saying? Paycheck to paycheck. Oh yeah, I'm glad there's something in place with like Justin Trudeau, my prime minister, and then Donald Trump. That face I just made, Donald Trump, to at least like do something for people who are really suffering. Because this gets me so emotional, because like, okay, it's one thing to lose your job, but then again, if you're losing like your house, getting emotional, and if you have kids and then you're trying to feed your kids, you know how, Oh my gosh. You don't have a job in like, I don't know, like if you're a new parent, yes, I think Trudeau's doing something as well. You get an extra, I think 300, I read, $300 or $500 for like a child care benefit. Is that what it is? CCB? I don't know, I'm very bad at these terms because I don't have a child, so I don't really know like what you get, but I know you get something from the government. It's just hard, like, it's just hard. I really don't want to cry right now. Ready to cry today. I'm gonna read what I read earlier. Okay, so basically, every day, I guess, not every day, maybe like every other day, honestly, possibly every day. I don't even keep count at this point. Yesterday, yeah, I guess it seems like every other day. So my building, I guess, managers who's sending me this, property management, they are just email the people who live in the building, like just updates about like what's going on within the building, like the workers, mostly like COVID stuff. This is not like a usual thing. This is just like all COVID-19 updates. So they added a poem to the end of today's email, and I don't even know why. Like I just was, I don't know, I came back from my walk, I started reading this, I started just tearing up. Like, okay. Okay, it's called When This Is Over. I don't know, I guess this one, you know those like poems that like the first, I guess the title is the first line of the poem. It's not even a poem actually, it's just a like not a passage from the Bible, but just writing. Yeah, it doesn't rhyme, it's just, okay. So, when this is over, may we never again take for granted a handshake from a stranger, full shawls at the stores, conversations with neighbors, a crowded theater, Friday night out, taste of communion, a routine checkup, the school rush each morning. I don't even know why that. Coffee with a friend, the stadium roar. Can I read? The stadium roaring, each deep breath, a boring Tuesday, life itself. When this ends, may we find that we become more like the people we wanted to be. We were called to be, we hope to be, and may we stay that way. Better for each other because of the worst. By Laura Kelly Fanucci. Okay. I don't know, the whole like school rush thing, I don't know why like it gets me, because like I'm in school right now and I'm supposed to have my final exam April 17th, obviously in person, but we might be changing that to online, but I still have a test to write before that, and I don't know what's happening with that. And then like, it just makes you think. I think one of the last videos I put, I'm like, oh yeah, the last video I put, it's like last day of school, I was just excited, getting ready to like study for this time frame now, and literally I feel like within a day everything like shut down, and it's so crazy. And it's like, yeah, as a writing was saying, don't want to take those things for granted. Even oh my gosh, man, I just crack my neck all the time. I don't know, I need to like a little faster. Time is at 8:30. Number one thing is supposed to be chew, so I was going in for another bite. I'm like, okay, let me just chew. It makes you also think too how like, I guess in the Western world, how, I don't want to say how vain we are, but I don't even care, I'll just show these. My nails, at this point, I would be like, you know, kind of freaking out, not freaking out, but like, they need to be done. I'd be doing them, it maybe would have been done by now, or at least like by Sunday max, I would have been doing them. And it's like, that's not even an option anymore. My hairdresser, she obviously stopped her services because all non-essential businesses can't run. So my hair, like, it can't be done, so that's just that. What am I? My lashes, I'm lucky I get, last time I did them was like kind of right at the cusp of this whole thing. So they're okay for now, but it's just like, I don't know. You just think about all these things that like, in the grand scheme of things, they don't really matter, but I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that tangent. It's just that like, it just makes you think. It's crazy because some people are like saving money right now without like not being able to do all the regular things they usually do, and then others are like losing so much, like losing so much. Even people who had money in stocks, like I know people have lost, let's just say, definitely like hundreds of thousands, millions. Even if you lost hundreds, like okay, hundreds, that's like fine, that's the stock market. But the big numbers, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, this might just be my bookmark area. I have this. Ooh, I haven't finished this. I need a gallon a day. This is like the slowest I've been, I think, this whole challenge. Usually by now it'd be somewhere down here, so that's that. But at least the challenge is until you go to sleep. It's not until like it stops for that day when you go to bed, not at midnight. So after this, I'm gonna let this, oh my gosh, I'm trying to like figure out my feet because I want to cross them, but I also want to put them out at the same time. But like, you can't physically do both, so I'm gonna let this digest after I finish this, and then basically just chug that water for the most part. But I'm gonna be up for another like 5 hours, so it'll be okay. It'll be all right. I'm trying to think what else is happening in the world or in my life. Make sure I just look at the, oh, next few weeks on my calendar, so blank. Wow, next week is April. I just see April because my calendar is literally empty, and this is so crazy because it hasn't been like, no days have had like empty spaces for literally years. Even if I'm on vacation, it's still like something productive in there. Well, I guess I'm not writing like my gym stuff because I'm doing online, well, FaceTime gym sessions with my trainer. So I guess the gym stuff would have been in there, but it's just like, at this point in time, everything's at a pause. I do know what I want to talk about next. Sorry, this is kind of like a Corona mukbang, I guess, but it's on the same topic, but a little bit more on a lighter note or a more positive note. I posted a picture on post a picture on Instagram. I always fuck myself now. Of, I don't know, I think it was just like the water. Well, that paused, so I'm glad I didn't start. Let me just refresh. I don't know what happened. So posted a picture, yes, of like just the water or something when I was taking a walk, and then I think I captioned it something along the lines of, this is the time that we all said that we didn't have enough of, or this is the time that we all said we needed, something like that. Which is true. When people want to like do things, they want to do these things, but they say they don't. I say it too. I have said so many times, I don't have enough time. Maybe when I have time, now's not the right time. If only I had enough time. Shoot, I ran out of time. Just like all these things about time. And now we're at a standstill. So we definitely heard this. Like, if you're watching this, you probably have social media of some sort, of course. Probably seen it on Instagram already, or Twitter, or Snapchat, TikTok. I need to learn that savage dance so badly. I'm gonna do that. Okay, but yeah, this is, I feel like, really the time to make the best out of this time. I was saying we had to, I'm getting emotional again. What's going on? I had this like chat with one of my friends, and it was just like a lot of people in there actually. I only knew a few people. It was like a big group chat. It was on Zoom. And I was saying too, the worst thing, well, okay, not the worst, but like, you know, whatever, in general, one of the worst things that can come out of this whole corona situation, like I guess like on a person by person basis, is for, I don't know, however long this lasts, for at the end of it, for you to look back and be like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, I could have done that. Like, there is so much time now. Okay, I understand some people are still at work, that is true. I guess this doesn't really pertain to you too much, but it's more for like the majority of people who are not working right now, or don't, like, they're just, you know, I don't know, it's like, you want to start a business. Yeah, I feel like it sounds so like easier said than done, but now is the time. I really truly feel like now is the time. You want to start something, you had a hobby, like, it's hard as well because it's like, let's say you want to start another hobby, I don't know, like painting. You want to start painting, but then you're not working, and it's like, okay, I want to start painting, I have all this time to start painting, but I don't have the income coming in. So it's just like, do you use like what you, I don't want to say low, like what you have right now, to go out and buy a canvas, go out and buy paint brushes. The minimal stores that are even selling that right now, because a lot of stores are obviously closed. And it's just like, do I use that money that I have left to go and start a hobby, or do I keep what I have left because I don't know how long I'm going to be in the situation for? So I do understand, like, that's also an issue too. It's like, yes, I have all this time, I want to start new things, but I can't really, you know, delve into that. But I feel like there's always another form of something that you want to do. Like, let's say you can't go out and go get that paint or buy that paint and buy the canvas and all that. I don't know what else goes into painting. I'm not an artist. But maybe you can do drawing. So maybe you just get like, I don't know, but I didn't, like, this is definitely easier said than done. Because then you think about the people. I'm like, yeah, I was going to say just go and buy, you know, I didn't like certain like sketch, not utensils, sketch pens and pencils and stuff. But then you think, okay, do I want to use the money I have left for that? It's a hard situation. I feel like I just talked in a big circle. Am I even making sense? I don't know. I really just want everyone to like utilize this time as much as possible. Like, even myself, not that I didn't think I would have enough time to study, but I had, what, 5 weeks, I believe, since the last day of school? 5 weeks from the last day of school until the final exam. And I was like, okay, 5 weeks, you know, it's crunch time, let's focus. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I already said it in the beginning of the video, but I'll say it again. The first week of this whole thing, from like last Tuesday until Sunday basically, nothing productive. Like, yeah, I did 75 hard, but like that was all I did. Nothing towards like my school stuff, nothing towards, well, that's my main thing right now, the school stuff. I think I posted like one YouTube video. It was just very laissez-faire, as they say, like just relaxed. And then I was like, hey, no, I'm not gonna, I think we had that chat, maybe that Zoom big chat, maybe on Sunday. It kind of like sparked a little something in me. So yeah, after Sunday, I was like, hey, Jessica, be serious. I don't know, I'm just blabbering right now. I swear this just looks as full as it did in the beginning. Even, because I was thinking too, even if I start a business, let's say you want a website, I guess there are free websites and stuff you can use, but I guess this is even time to plan. One of my friends was saying, time to harvest your seeds, you know? It's just like, get the foundation ready for when this whole thing is over and when you start getting income again, to put like, and you stop saying like, how many times have I said like, to start putting your financial gains or financial gains, just start putting your money where you want it to be. I think I'm getting a little bit delirious. Almost done. In this angle, it all looks the same for the most part. I feel like I talked so much about this whole thing. It's just like, oh my god. There's just so many emotions that run through you with this. And it's crazy because everyone is affected. If you're not affected, you know someone very close to you that is affected. So basically, one of my goals for this weekend is to learn the Savage TikTok dance. I don't even have TikTok, but obviously I've seen this dance everywhere. Mostly on Instagram with like people that I follow, and then I've seen it on, actually people I don't follow too. It's also my explore page on YouTube. I'm that person, I'm like, I'm not gonna get TikTok, but then I'm googling like Savage TikTok compilations on YouTube. I'm like, I might as well just get the app. I probably will get it, but I don't want to be like scrolling through it. That's the thing. I've searched like maybe 2 or 3 videos of the whole Savage thing just to see like people doing it. I don't know what just happened there. People are killing that dance. I love it, but I don't want to be the person scrolling through TikTok, because it's just like, now that I have all this time, it's like, you know, I want to put it to use, but I just want to learn that dance, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm editing this video in a few things. Number 1, I can do the dance. Number 2, I have TikTok now. Number 3, it really is addicting. So those are some updates from 2 days ago when I filmed this video. Finished. Yesterday I got a good amount of work done. The day before I got even more work done. Today, let's not talk about today, but the day's not over yet, so we'll see. And honestly, it felt good to just get all my feelings out there about this whole situation going on. I'm done talking about it. I was at my mom's this morning, we were talking about it. I was training today, we were talking about it. One of my friends came over, and I was supposed to be quarantined, but like we're both okay, I think. We were talking about it. It's just like, it's hard to not talk about it. I don't watch it on the news. I don't even watch like TV really. I watch, you know, how many times can I say YouTube in this video? 32. I do watch YouTube, but like cable, no. In the beginning, I think that day, that whole thing happened, like that last Tuesday, when I was like, okay, I'm not going to work, like okay. Yeah, Tuesday and that Wednesday, I literally just watched the news. But now, no. I do get notifications on my phone, which is fine, because I feel like you kind of have to keep yourself updated in a way too, you know? You can't just be like going through life and then all of a sudden, I don't know, like if it gets 10 times worse and you're just thinking like, oh, it's gonna be over, like Donald Trump, it's gonna be over by Easter. Like what? What am I trying to say? Yeah, I get notifications here and there, just like little things though. New York Times is pretty good with it. Their last notification: if growth in virus cases continues, the New York City area could suffer a worse outbreak than Wuhan or Italy's Lombardy region, our analysis found. So it's just something like that. I'm like, okay. I know, I just want to keep myself informed, but I don't want to be like staring at the news, you know, whoa, like all day. So it's just like not my vibe. I need to stop. But that's that. And to end this whole thing off, that just looks literally like a dirty plate, because it is. To end this whole thing off, those that are suffering with mental health, I know it is such a tough time. I know it's such a tough time, but this is something that we have to literally take one day at a time. Just one day at a time. You can't, like, it's so hard. You can't control something like this. So you really just like hope for the best, focus on yourself, on your health, your immune system. You know, if you can, or if you could go for walks, try that. Just like something to keep you moving. Because I know being at home all day, every day, like I don't even know what would happen. This is a hard time for people, a lot of people. And I've said that so many times throughout this video, but like I'm really trying to like emphasize that. Like, yeah, some people have lost some things, some people have lost little things, some people have lost, I don't want to say everything, but you know, it's a tough time. So yeah, so with mental health, I'm here for you. I'm with you. I'm here for you. And I always say, well, not always say, but like my lines of contact are always open. You can literally contact me anytime. I'll talk to any one of you. I'll email any one of you. To those who I have emailed like in the past, like helping them with like little things. I literally write the longest emails. Like, I'm kind of sorry because like they're very long, but I don't know, I'm just like, I'm serious. You know, I want to help as many people as I can in any way that I can. There's only, I don't even know, less than 80 subscribers. That's fine with me. If I could help one person who's like going through a bad day or like having a really rough time with this whole situation, please just contact me, and I'm here. So with all that said, one day at a time, this whole thing will be better for sure. This is not a long, this is not something that's gonna last forever. My hair just, oh my gosh, I'm trying to, just everything's, it won't last forever. And that's, I can promise that it's not gonna last forever. Okay, so that was like a little cooking with Jessica mukbang in my mukbang area behind my couch. But I just like sit on the floor. It's kind of just a little bit more personal, a little bit more intimate, and yeah, I'm wishing everyone the best of the best. I really am. You know, trying to make this time the best you can, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Why is my head just like, yeah. Oh my god, I am losing it. I need to go do something. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for visiting my area. Thank you so much. I love all of you, and please keep your head up because this is going to be over sooner than later, and we're going to go back to our normal lives, and this is just going to be something of the past, and we're all going to be stronger after this. I promise you. Okay, see you guys.